Welcome back to the show, and tonight main story will be about Sylvia, one of the strongest LD5 in the game for Siege, but nobody talks about her because she's only relevant in Siege and not RTA. On the other hand, we have Ragdoll, who is relevant and one of the strongest unit in RTA, but irrelevant in most other content. But everybody talks about Ragdoll. Talk about gender equality. Last week, our guild came first against Alpha House and Symphonic. Pretty tough battle right here, and also came first against Reunion and Milk. Pretty interesting how my guild has came first in most of our battle and only came last against this one particular siege. If we keep this rank up until the very end of the siege season, I don't actually have to win any tournament battle, and I will get myself 2 skins for Camilla and Vanessa, which is really incredible. And so far, we haven't touched the top 1 guild yet at all. I really want to find them like one time, so hopefully we'll get them sooner or later before the end of the season. So let's start off first with a snipe com here. We have Mihyang, Adriana, and Sonia. If you don't have Sonia, you can replace by using Lagmaron or Tayor. They can be very good sniper with the attack buff and speed buff as well. So this team is just really amazing. But right here, I missed the Oblivion on the Kinky, and it was a little bit risky because if Kinky go like 3 turns in a row and he aimed for the unit without immunity, the match can go really, really badly. But hopefully we get the Oblivion right here. Beautifully done. So Adriana is one of the strongest buffer for Siege right now because of the snipe com that she can make. And that is just incredible. So if you happen to have Adriana, build yourself Mihyang, Adriana, and one unit can one-shot the enemy team, and Mihyang can potentially one-shot the other one. Next up, we have the Dark Rat against Mihyang, Cichlid, and Danu. So against this defense, going turn 2 is just suiciding because Danu can do insane damage and control and multi-hit, which make tanking with Triana very, very hard. So going first, avoiding all the possible defense break and RNG and violent proc is my way to go against Mihyang, Cichlid, and a big damage dealer. If you're fighting Kinky or Asher, then I think going with a tanky team like Tractor Windy is gonna be great. But if you're fighting a heavy damage dealer like Danu or maybe Kali, going first and sniping one of them is incredible. And this rat base speed is so fast, your best swift set will beat the enemy best swift set most of the time. And Wind Robo, I have found a new use for you, not in RTA, but in Siege Battle. And Mihyang on a swift build with speed quick damage attack can do very good damage with only speed buff. So Robo is going to control and Mihyang is going to do the main damage. Kill them one by one, and you will probably never lose against a Mihyang, Cichlid, and heavy damage dealer anymore. I've watched my guild fail so many times against this particular defense because they trying to tank it. Not a good idea. Here we have an Odin defense. So this one you can cleave with Zyros, but I chose to go with Kaki, so it's a bit more risky, and that's where the fun is. We land only 2 defense break though, which was a little bit tricky, but Kaki damage is more than enough to one-shot the enemy Kinky. My Kaki is on Fatal Rune because I use it mainly for arena cleave, and you don't really need to violent proc to kill the enemy. The best way to stop violent procking is to kill them in the first turn. That's why I go with Fatal. But I think violent is gonna be just as good. And after you kill the Kinky and the Odin, it's gonna be really, really easy. So Zyro is gonna be a very good option as well. Or I think maybe Raki, but not really. I think you want an AoE damage dealer. Go in, finish the entire enemy team in 1 turn. Alright, this turned from being a very fun team for me to use into a very boring team for you guys to watch. I love using this team because if I see a Nephthys strip and then some sort of damage, the easiest way is to tank it with Camilla Windy because they will probably never die to this enemy defense right here. And Belial come back, kill them one by one. So let's do a beautiful transition. Alright. Next up, we are facing the Odin Tower once again. So this time, we're going to put a fun team and not a tryhard team, okay? So I learned this team from my guild leader, Cray. He was telling how Sierra Gianna is still a legit offense, even though I don't really like Sierra Gianna at all. But we're going to go Sierra, Dark Robo, and Shizuka here. So we have unit that can spread the bombs, spread the darts, and spread the stun as well. But the problem with this is that I don't have a slow debuff here. And when I play a control team in RTA or in Siege, I like to have slow debuff. And as you can see, my control on these units are not perfect at all. I don't like using bomb because the chance of missing is incredibly high. And when you miss the bomb, then you really have no damage. And most bomb team are very, very squishy. And if you miss the bomb on the Kinky Violent proc 1 or twice and then you land the stuff, it's gonna be tragic. But we were lucky to land the bomb in this one. So you can probably use this as well, or just a normal bomb team with Ciara, maybe John, and then a strip into attack buff like Aquila or Jogan, and you have a solid bomb team for the most part. If you want to use bomb, I don't. And here's where the bad news begin. I'm finding a Sylvia things once again. But I thought this team was pretty safe, okay? We have a light tank for Sylvia, and then this light tank is gonna return the damage with defense break. I have a strong damage dealer here as well that's gonna stack up when my Kinky Revenge with healing and attack buff. Pretty solid team. And then we're starting off with 1 violent proc. Resistance so far good because I built my unit with max res. Defense break landed, not looking too good. Another violent proc coming right up. And then another turn. Another. He's still procking, by the way. Look at that shit. I don't get it. All right. I thought I still have a chance because enemy doesn't have any healers and Momo is a very decent bruiser. But I made a mistake. If right there, I went for Sylvia and not the blue unit. I always make this mistake for some reason. I keep hitting non-Sylvia, but the main problem is she's still procking. Sylvia has always been... It proc again! They all proc turn 1. What is the meaning of this? And turn 2. I'm sure if I kept going, the Kinky could have proc again. Each one of them proc turn 1 and turn 2. That is just stupid. But if I kill Sylvia with a violent proc, I think we might have a chance. We might. Okay? So then I have to go ahead and use this very boring team with Fang Yen, cleanse, defense buff, and unit that can't be defense broken. So this one is like extra, ultra safe. I kill them 1 by 1 and yada, 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 pretty much. But then I thought, the tower pop up again. I can revenge. Oh, fuck me. And this time we have a light tank that is dedicated to the art of tanking. She looked very slim and slender, but she is an obese tank, okay? She's hella tanky, max res, and she can does dot damage for a long, long time. So I thought, I'm gonna be good. Look at that defense break up again. And because of her slow speed, she can't get out the defense break on her own, so I have to cleanse her. But we have Rika dot damage, we have her dot damage. I thought I'm gonna be good. The strip happened, the defense break happened, but it's okay. This team was built to last, all right? These girls, they're gonna be here for a long, long time. Not a fun time, but a long time. So I'm gonna burn them 1 by 1 right here with dot damage. My Rika's on violent, by the way. Where's my violent proc, huh? With dot damage and with Rika. And I thought, looks safe. And stop procking like. How does they land defense? But I swear, another guilty came after this because I give up after this, okay? Another guilty came in with like a Ciara, Dongbek, and whatever, or Molly. And the Molly never got defense broken. I watched the replay. And every defense break from the enemy was resisted. I have max res too. Where was my resistance? And oh boy, even my Rika's max res. And she gets stripped down to unbelievable. Okay, but then I thought, okay, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We can still dot them up, and Rika is gone. But we are not done yet because Louis skill 1 can stun, and they all have dots on their head. And if I can just protect myself, Kinky can't heal because if I don't take any damage, the healing doesn't happen. So the blue thing's gonna die. Kinky is left with very low HP. If I can just stun, see the hope. It gave me hope because I stunned him. Absolutely incredible. We still could have won right here. We still could have won. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm not proccing. Where's my proc? Where's my stun? I got to attack my pushback. Where is my stun? Stop procking. Where's my proc? There's my proc. But then I'm not a damage dealer. So even with a fat maze, I can't bonk this Kinky back to jail. Look at that. I stunned once in a while. It's like, it gave me hope. But dude, I had so much hope in this game, you know? Like, epic music was going in my head, even though it was playing in the toilet or something. But epic music was going on in my head. I was trying to clap this Kinky back to reality, but then I'm the one back to reality. Because... dude, if I could just stun this thing like back to back, I could have won. Like right here, one stun right there, I could have won. Okay? Unbelievable. Oh wait, I said that was my last play against that defense. I lied, okay? I saw my guilty use Molly to tank. I was like, I can do that too. I don't have Sierra anymore because I use Sierra in the other battle. I have 2 bomber in this one. There are no healers in front of me. Okay, cool. Molly coming in. Defense break in the first freaking... Dude, it's max res. It's max res. And then, look at my bomb. Look at my bomb damage. Beautiful. All right? Dude. Miss bomb. Dude, I missed the bomb on the correct unit because the middle unit that got 2 bombs, she have damage reduction. I can't even... Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. She didn't die to the bomb because of the damage reduction that she had. And stop proccing. Oh my god. Hi. Sad. I try, guys. Dude, I gave this guy like 3 wins that night. I serviced this man well. Unbelievable. Second siege of the week, we are starting off with Carcano, Celia, Camilla. So I thought, let's do a free-to-play team once in a while. We got double water, we got a wind tank, defense break, go to the wind tank, and then my double water is max res, so we're gonna be just fine, right? Starting off with a sleep, into a defense break, into a Camilla. I can tank that just fine. Max res, remember? And boom, can't rest violent proc, baby. Okay. When I look at this, I could have put Will on the Suiki because we are fighting a 5-star tower. We don't exactly really need destroy here. And I could have put Shield Will somewhere as well to reduce the chance of getting stripped by Celia. But I went in, I thought, I'm going to be okay. And I was not okay. Could have won if I had Shield Will, maybe Shield on Windy, and Will on both Lulu and Suki. But unbelievable. Next up, we have a Mihyang Cichlid and a damage dealer. Once again, I would never tank this. It's a bad idea. I'm going in. I'm killing them turn 1. With Kabila, high base speed, you can outspeed Cichlid even if they're on Swift. If your rune quality is the same as the enemy, then you're going to outspeed just fine. Just make sure that your Isabel is plus 170 or 160 so that she can take a turn. Mine is actually plus 180 at this point because I want to be very, very sure about it. Moving on to another Carcano, Celia 02. This one has no healing, so Suicide team is going to be the best team for this one. We're going in with the classic Ayunu Perna. But then because there was a 02, so I added a Kinky in. But you can put a Samath in. I think it's going to be just fine as well because there are no wind unit in this situation. So Samath's going to do very, very good damage. So Kinky is going to be here to do damage on the 02. But somehow, Celia only hit my Perna. So Carcano also only hit my Perna. And everyone is hitting Perna. Unbelievable. But Kinky is going to be down very, very quickly. And we're just going to take care of the rest of them. The cool thing about using Ayunu against Carcano is that Carcano will go into the stance and put defense break on you. And then he will pop you. But then after he pop you, he'll go back to the normal state. Which means you can actually crit him rather easily because you're going to triple hit that guy. And one hit is more than enough damage to really weaken the Carcano. So the moment the Celia go down, Carcano is going to go down very quickly as well. I love Suicide team. Next up, we have a Leo come against Chandra, LD5, Defense Breaker, and Perna. For this one, I try to make the team a little bit more fun. We have the Light Defense Breaker Reviver. What's his name again? I can't remember. And then we have Chow, who is 0 speed and very high damage. And we have Defense Break, so it's going to be super fun. And this guy's max res as well, so that I don't get Defense Break that easily by that Light thingy. So, not letting the Defense Break. Still good damage though. It's okay. Waiting for the defense break to land. If I land one defense break, that is pretty much GG. And if she defense break my Chow, the defense break will go away very quickly. If she defense break my Leo, then I can heal my Leo. And my Leo is built to survive a Perna, minus fire, and also very, very tanky. So here, we are still waiting for the defense break to come out from my Light Doggo, but it's not happening anytime soon. And I really just want to heal the stupid Chandra right there. So we heal a little bit. I don't think I need that heal though. I don't know why I did that heal right there. Maybe just to lift up my HP a little bit. And the defense break is now on my Leo without any cleanse, which is pretty bad. And dude, she proc. That was a very lucky proc right there because she could have died right there. Leo getting hit. But oh my god. Bro, I was so nervous in that fight. I don't know why. But I misclicked. Look at that. Look at that moment. Okay. Look at this. I think I was at a gym when I was doing this battle. Oh, but I was like lightheaded for my set, you know? Trying to make an excuse right here. But I misclicked and I was sweating so hard because I could have killed that unit right there, get a free win. But no. And then she proceeded to violent prime kill. And then I don't have the revive. Dude, both of these units have like plus 20 speed. They are so slow. But thank God we killed that light thingy. And then I need to revive the Leos because the partner is moving with light year speed ahead of me. It doesn't even need to violent proc because it was so fast compared to me. But luckily, we got the violent proc here. We bring back Leo, and Leo is very tanky. He can take 1-2 hit from the Perna, and the speed is back to normal once again. And this time, I remember to use my Torrent, but it didn't crit. And it's gonna be okay because Leo is back on the field, so my Chow is not that slow anymore. God, I was so lucky for me. Next up, we have another beautiful showcase of Belial, and once again, all right, that's pretty much it. Just tank it. Somehow Camilla died though because that light Kung Fu girl didn't crit a single times. That thing was built with like negative crit rate. But we're still okay because this team is just absolutely stupid good. Oh, we got more Sylvia. But this time I decided to cleave and somehow I went for the Iris. I am so stupid. Why do I never hit that Sylvia? Ever. I have a thing for Sylvia. I swear, I think whenever I see Sylvia, especially this maybe transport in particular, my eyes get blinded. I don't even see her on the enemy team. I just don't hit the Sylvia whatsoever. So it was really scary because of the violent proc here. So we lost Mihyang, which is one of the damage for Kinky and healer as well in the team. But we didn't kill the Sylvia. If Sylvia went for my Sonya, I lost right there. Because he went for my Adriana, then I could kill with the Sonya. Oh my god. Dude, I have something. I need to kill Sylvia every single time. If I don't, I'm gonna lose so much against Sylvia every single time. Here we have a Mihyang Cichlid and Vitra. So this guy is not a damage dealer. He's very tanky. But if you tank him, it might be very, very bad as well. I've seen many replay. My personal replay, I lost to this guy because he proc like 3 times in turn 1. And the dot damage will kill my unit through Triana passive. Can be very, very scary. So I watched my friend replay. I noticed, oh, no wheel runes on the defense. Must be very tanky. Must be weak to Samurai. So we go in and Light Samurai does more damage on Dark Element. So we just send Vitra back to India. I hope I'm not being racist, but I think that's an Indian god if I'm not too wrong. And that is pretty much it. Dude, cleave everything, okay? Don't bother with tanking. I hate using Roy anyway. So this is perfect. Can you do like a Google fact check to see whether that thing is an Indian god? So this time we are finding that Chandra and Kiki once again. And I could have tanked with Bover, but then I want to make it fun with Revenge from Manon. So I bring in my Light Horse. Bad idea because I got stripped so easily by the Light Kung Fu girl. And then my Manon almost got absolutely crushed by the pushback and the stun as well. Good thing the horse brought back the immunity. And I was just waiting for the revenge to happen, but somehow Manon is not revenging. Like, where's my revenge from Manon? Kinky revenge is great. Manon revenge is RNG. And it's just, there you go. Was waiting for that the entire fight. And then it happened like once. Not even funny. My boy Cray really liked Manon for some reason, but I think she's very funny when she works, but that's like a rare case. Next up, we have another Mihyang Cichlid, and then... Dude, I just use this team every time. Is it getting boring now? I'm so sorry. But this is like a sure win every single time. Unless my Gemini miss all defense break, which rarely happen. If I just get 1 defense break, that is more than enough to guarantee the win because Isabel is such an incredible unit and her damage output is absolutely crazy. I'm so scared this team is getting boring to watch, but I love using this team so much. Let me know in the comment section down below, okay? Random guilty replay of the day. This time we are featuring a Lucian one-shot team, but he is Lucianing a Manon. Not a very bright idea, but here we go. Some damage got blocked and... Ah, God. Nigong, man, is always a big question mark how tanky that unit can be. And then, oh boy, he's getting punished by the Manon. He is getting punished by the Manon. Here we go. Oh, not a single ignore defense on Faye. But killing Nigong is... Look at that. That small bit of HP is 20,000. Oh my god. That Nigong is obese. Okay? So fat. So it's always a big question mark whether your damage dealer can actually win a Nigong. And in this case, the Nigong is surviving. Once again surviving, and Manon is punishing the multi-hitter once again. And the moment... Oh, here we go. Nigong damage is coming and there's no way to save him. Violent? No violent proc, but then Manon's coming in hard with a shield. And Manon get a violent proc. And that is JJ. Don't do that. Alright guys, that was last Siege tonight with SeanB. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys again next week for more Siege content. I hope it's not getting boring with the same team. Shit. Anyway.